So here we find ourselves at the final event of the Virgin Media Gaming Hexathlon. It's a first-person shooter, you're confident. You've played FPSs all your life. You once rocked a 15-to-1 KD spread in Call of Duty using little more than a staple gun and a rock. But this is Destiny. And if you're not already playing it, you're not going to play it right. This should be tip number 1 through, like, 7. It's so important. If you're not using a radar, you're losing. You've already lost! Thanks for playing! Congratulations, other radar user, on that £5,000 prize. Everyone has one, and everyone's on it. Knowing when a threat is approaching will help you ready your weapons and get into a more advantageous position. Practice the maps so you know if their approach can be above you or below you. You'll know this is happening when the threat indicator is faded rather than bright. I'm on level ground, which means he's above, and bang, he just fell into the party end of your shotgun. Headshots are vital in the Crucible. Why is this? Because compared to other popular FPS games, the characters can take a lot more hits before they go down. And this will massively affect the way you play. Even if you're already injured going head-to-head with an enemy, if they're only shooting your body but you're shooting their head, you're going to walk away the champ. The amount of punishment the Guardians can take will also mean you can't just jump up on 3 enemies with their backs turned and expect to take them all out. They will have plenty of time to turn and punish you. Instead, switch that scenario on its head. Use the radar to bait the enemy team into chasing you down, and instead of taking them all on, run them right into your teammates. As a rule, expect that whichever gunfight has the most team players together will always go in their favour. With that in mind, don't go running off on your own to the other side of the map. Keep your team on your radar, so at the very least, you have somewhere to retreat to. The game announcer will tell you when heavy ammo's been dropped. Can you get it? Then do. Scooping up kills with your heavy weapon is a breeze and will tip the balance of 2-1 confrontations massively in your favour. Plus, you might be fond of that RPG from the story missions, but the odds of a multi-kill in PvP are significantly lower. Swap up for a heavy machine gun and watch the good times roll in. The melee attacks in Destiny are crazy powerful and have fantastic reach. Never forget to finish off a gunfight with a melee. It could be all it takes to swing a losing bullet battle your way. A solid, albeit cheap technique is to combine the melee with a shotgun blast. Run until you find your enemy, slide in towards them to give them a smaller target, shotgun blast to the body at fairly close range, and melee to finish. People will hate you, and you'll do really well. Practice these 5 tips and I guarantee your team-based PvP game will improve. We've got no time for heroes here, and with $5 on the line, we need to see you bring your best. Well, that's all the advice we can give. So, heads down and get gaming. We'll see you for the first event at EGX. And if you haven't already signed up, get on it now. Head over to virginmedia.co.uk/hex to throw down the gauntlet to the UK's best amateur gamers. You might just have what it takes to go pro. We'll see you on the front line.